Namaste, Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah. Let's take a look at what is Dakshinayana all about. The 17th and the 16th onwards is when Dakshinayana has started. A lot of different type of activities take place now. It is Dakshina, which means that the chariot of the sun is now transiting or traversing from north towards the south. The south is considered to be the direction of Pravrajita. It's not really so auspicious, but still, when we want to seek the blessings of the Pravrajita, it's really very auspicious. So it's an important direction for favoring the Pravrajita. So now we don't really celebrate weddings, or we don't really plan all sorts of grand activities of celebration as such. And as far as it comes to the puja aspects of this, the puja will now be very, very sober and a different kind. Right from Ashadha Shukla Dvadashi, from then onwards for 4 months, we observe what is called as the Chaturmasya, the 4 months. These 4 months are treated as the Sandhi period. And then we have the Margashira, Dhanurmasa, Masanam Margashishoham. This is the Sandhi period, the transiting period, and that is December. And then in January we have the Makara Sankramana, which is when Bhagavanta wakes up. During Dakshinayana, we believe that Bhagavanta is asleep or taking rest. Why do we treat this so? That's because the Devas are actually having their evening time now. The demigods are the ones who take the harvest of our offerings to the Paramatma, Lord Sri Krishna. We offer prayers, we offer Naivedya, we offer prayers, we offer Tarpana, we offer Arghya, Padya, whatever it is. The essence is actually what is picked up by the demigods. These demigods collect it together and make it into Soma and offer it to Lord Chandra. And Lord Chandra actually takes the essence of this and he gives it to Lord Prana. And Lord Prana takes it to Lord Brahma. And the essence of that is what is given to Lord Krishna. Because all these are aprakrita. We don't really see the physical existence and the physical things traversing to the higher worlds. So that's why we say bhava or bhakti is what is important. The feeling with which it is offered is important, and that is what measures up when it traverses all the way up to Lord Brahma and then to Lord Sri Krishna. So now, because for the Devas, the 6 months are evening, they cannot carry the harvest of what we offer now. So the grand celebrations are generally avoided during this period. And we offer sober food. And we actually practice eating sober food. This is to reduce pleasure during evening periods. Pleasure in the evenings and eating very heavy stuff in the evening actually results only in tamas, and this is also verified as per science. In science, eating curds during night is extreme fat and it is not converted to saturated digestible fat. It results in cholesterol and all sorts of bad effects. So that's the same way. It's forbidden to eat curd in the night, even as per the Puranas. It is very clearly stated. It is extreme tamas. So now we follow such food restrictions. And also it can be correlated to the kind of seasons that we see during this period and the kind of effect Ravi has on the growth of plants and trees and the fruits that we actually consume now. Because it has rained, for this 1 month we see that all mangoes are already rotten. It's the same case with many other fruits and vegetables. After the rains for one immediate month, it's very difficult to get proper fruits and vegetables. That's why we begin the Chaturmasya with the Shaka Vrata. Shaka is vegetables and plant products, not the dried ones or whatever originates from the plant other than rice, dal, etc. So fruits and vegetables are forbidden for 1 month. So the cows and other animals get enough fodder and enough food to consume from whatever is actually being wasted as rotten or wasted being not fresh by human beings. And this is the season in the month of Ashada. Birth of a child is also forbidden because that's usually the season for the birth giving of the cows. There can be artificial methods by which all through the year the cows may actually be giving birth to young ones, but this is generally as per the restrictions and as per the Vedic principles when followed. This is the time when there is a childbirth generally for the cows. This is the time of the year. So this is when we consume more of milk and dairy products. For this 1 month we start the Shaka Vrata. And the Dakshinayana has begun, and so we do not really celebrate too many auspicious ceremonies. Muhurtams are generally avoided after this. But we take up the Tapta Mudra Dharana. Now because for the 6 months Devatas, the demigods, are not available to carry our prayers and harvest to the Paramatma Supreme Lord Krishna, we take the Mudra Dharana by which we get rid of all the bad effects of other subtle beings which might be causing us or interested in causing us the trouble. As soon as these Pishachas or Brahmarakshasas, all these things, they see the mudra of Shankha and Chakra, they know that these people are the Vaishnavas, they are the devotees, and they do not trouble such people. So that is why we take it in the form of a burnt or a hot Mudra Dharana with the metallic impression, so that it stays for the next 4 months before we start the Dhanurmasa, when Bhagavanta is actually supposed to be woken up. Those impressions must last for at least 4 months. That is the intent why it is heated and a metallic impression is given. We go on for the Tapta Mudra Dharana on the first Ekadashi of Ashadha. Ashadha Shukla Ekadashi is Prathama Ekadashi. That's the first Ekadashi, beginning of the year. So this is how Chaturmasya is so important, and this is why Dakshinayana is so important. Shaka Vrata is then followed by the other 3 Vratas are Kshira Vrata, Dadhi Vrata, and then Dvidala Vrata. Dadhi is curd, Kshira is milk, and then we don't consume. We are not supposed to consume Dvidala, which are cotyledons, dicots. All those dicots which germinate, all the seed generating or the products which are generated from the seed, we do not consume those.